going to just take a small...
break.
We're ready. All right, let me pull up a couple of stats of both of our players. For those of you that don't know, John Numbers is one of the best Wii Fit trainers in the world. He's from Queens, New York. Oh yeah, and you played in the Nintendo World Champions. Yeah, he's the world champion. So thank you for coming, John Numbers. It's always a pleasure. And as an FYI, he has wins over top players such as Zenodo, Mr. E, 6WX, Waddy, Vinny, Ned, MVD, Nakat, tons of top players from around the world. He's beaten them, and he decided to come here. Saiki, to give him a little bit of praise, he's one of the top 2 players here in the state of Arizona. Oh, top 3? Oh, he's 3rd. Okay, Stroder, 2nd place. He's consistently been a top player for several seasons. He's 3rd this season. And he's gone to several out-of-state tournaments as well himself.
And then we got some players over there at SmashCon. Horse is getting some videos on a highlight also, so shout-outs to Horse.
All right. Well, the set has started. Saiki is in the lead.
Oh, we thought we had an announcement. Okay, so we are in game 1. Wii Fit trainers going on at 7%. Saiki going on is 38%. It's being very selective on his attacks. That's not bad.
No, against a character like Wii Fit Trainer, who benefits mostly from playing the patience game, Saiki's going to do his best from the looks of it to see any opening that he might see or any slight weakness in John Numbers' game style and take advantage of it.
Going for a nair, but you know, as we saw earlier with John Numbers, he likes to crouch, and the fact is that it just benefits him. Look at the percentages right now.
It's so close.
So identical.
I like a crouch by John Numbers. It's such a... I wouldn't have even expected it to be such a resourceful move. Just to crouch down.
Forward throw, bounce fish.
Yeah, Saiki doesn't want to hang down underneath the platform with John Numbers.
Forward tilt is so good. It's such a great kill option for Numbers. But then again, bouncing fish for Sheik comes
Saiki answers back. No, definitely, Wii Fit Trainer's tilt moves are just as potent, potent as his smash attacks. But they have a longer, encompassing hitbox than the smash attacks.
That fair hitting the volleyball and actually hitting Wii Fit Trainer, so it was like almost a double-edged sword for John Numbers.
Take your soccer ball back, I don't want it.
He's trying to cover those ledge options with those fairs, but John Numbers found himself back in.
I like how John Numbers read Saiki's roll and just walked up and grabbed him.
Oh, wow. Okay. So, I'm not sure what Wii Fit Trainer was going for, but he was, severely, stalled on that edge.
Saiki.
I mean, he's just picking his battles just like
Numbers. No, and it's excellently well done. And he spaces himself so excellently. If you look at his fair, he's only throwing out his hand. He's not throwing his body onto John Numbers and exposing himself for punishment. He's only using the very tip of his hand to swipe at John Numbers so that he's safe.
And John Numbers was also covering a trump option with that volleyball, but Saiki was just standing there. Yeah, that volleyball, did you see that just come up right from under the stage? Nair!
But, you know,
Saiki just probably didn't input down bouncing fish.
John Numbers gets a back air. that?
There it is again. Like the back of the foot just sends you upward. And it has so much knockback. Like it's just insane.
Ooh, Saiki's going deep.
They're just being very selective.
And the forward tilt.
But Saiki would just use the shield grab option. But the forward tilt's range, it's like it extends outside of her body.
No, yeah. So I think the hitboxes for Wii Fit Trainer's forward tilt are the hand that reaches outwards and then the circular hitbox that goes behind Wii Fit Trainer and protects her from behind.
That's actually really exploited, how should I say, hitbox, but the fact that John Numbers is very well aware of that and uses it to its most efficiency.
All right, well, game 2, we're going back to Smashville. John Numbers is getting a good number of grabs right now. Both players are just kind of trying to poke at each other.
Going for a trump option, but Saiki decided to jump out of it.
Saiki gets a grab, nair. Some tilts into a nair.
I mean, Saiki's just doing all those Saiki stuff combos.
He's
Just
doing a
reading
good stop.
options. Uh-oh.
Oh, he tries
Going
to go
for a
another
double. Because sometimes you can jab double time into the ground.
Oh, that was risky.
Going for the bouncy fish, but Numbers just has like select an option just like Villager. He's just all over the place.
I like how Saiki isn't afraid to go off the stage to approach John Numbers. He's not going to be underneath the platform. At that point, he usually just gets stage control.
Saiki reading air dodge by Numbers! Oh. But Saiki's back on stage.
Both players make it back on stage.
High percentage too. Numbers is recovering low.
Yeah, I'd say that's the best option for John Numbers. Is just to recover low. I don't think Sheik has a lot of options underneath.
And then Numbers is just gaining back percentage just little by little because he knows he can get it. But that was a back air. That was a nice, well-timed back air, and they just killed Saiki right there. Nair into reverse bouncing fish. Okay. But
That
you
was
know,
a great kill.
yeah, the vanishing just killed the Wii Fit Trainer.
All right, the game's tied.
Did you hear that clapping noise? It's like clap.
I
clap.
didn't know that you could clap with your feet.
I guess we should just use that for exercise, just clap. And then bend our bodies like that. But that was a nice volleyball by John Numbers, keeping Saiki right away.
Is it a volleyball or a soccer ball?
Yeah, it's a soccer ball. Thank you.
I don't know. It's green. John
Just
Numbers.
a ledge cancel into a side B, causing Sheik to get out of the ledge. Up air. Like the up A starts from a hip swing and then comes this way. It looks like an actual
All right. Saiki's behind by 2 games. This third game could give John Numbers the tournament win.
I mean, Saiki does have like a lot of, how should I say, like counter picks. But not just Sheik, but I mean, I know he has a Corrin, a Marth, but it seems like Saiki wants to go all in.
He's going to stick with his guns back to Smashville.
But they only get one chance. This is basically possibly last 2 stocks of Saiki. Or we're going to have another game. Let's see what happens. Yeah. But we got up A strings. Looks like a nair to an up A.
The difference between a Wii Fit Trainer attack string and then a Sheik attack string is that Sheik might hit you a lot, but that doesn't mean a lot because Sheik doesn't have a lot of kill power. Wii Fit Trainer, though, is scary.
See that crouch right there?
Yeah, that crouch is wonderful. And like I said, John Numbers is totally comfortable staying off the stage or just on the side of the ledge and waiting for Saiki to come to him and make some kind of mistake.
But I like how he just conditions his opponent to do that because even though you are, oh nice needles
Wonderful
to
kill.
bouncy fish. Because even though you are like conditioned to like trump most of the time, he just makes you wonder like, oh, should I trump or should I not? That's the thing. So Saiki has one stock advantage right here.
It's a lead. It could really easily become
Oh, that was
closer.
interesting. Even though
So at this point, Saiki's aware that he has the lead. He doesn't need to overextend himself or make himself uncomfortable by approaching John Numbers. So I like how he's just kind of maintaining stage control and staying away from John Numbers.
well, I like the fact that John Numbers also likes to use some retaliation as a recovery because he does get 2%.
And that's the thing, John Numbers doesn't play the approach game. He lets his opponent come at him. So this is a weird situation for him where he's still kind of playing the defensive game.
That was a nice up air right over there, conditioning the Sheik player to come in.
So the game's tied. I mean, John Numbers is behind a little bit, but he could easily bring this back.
He read that roll option right there. And
Yeah, he
for the
did.
grab. Fair. I thought the ball was gonna hit him, but it just went right over. Jab, jab, keeping him off stage. Not bad.
I like how he baited. He's like, I'm going to land and what, grab you. Is that
Bouncing
it?
fish. No, good DI by John
Wonderful
Numbers.
DI. Oh! John Numbers. All right.
You got a game.
No,
Still in it.
Good game to Saiki. It's not over yet. He still has to win 2 more games to win this tournament. John Numbers only has to win 1 more. Saiki, he's definitely in a better spot than he was. He's got a long way to go if he wants to beat John Numbers.
All right, so we're going to Dreamland 64.
For game 4.
Let's see the win have a small factor here.
I was noticing that a lot of the kills that John Numbers got were with his up air. And since Dreamland has a low ceiling stage, he might be able to get this game a little easier with that up air.
He did get some nair strings all the way up to the up A to get some serious damage. And as you can see, he's doing the up A's right there. I mean, like 22%, that's really big damage. And then Numbers get into 2%, might as well. Fair, fair. No. See that?
Yeah.
He wall kicked, expecting Saiki to trump, and then came back and, oh, but you get on stage. It's like he knows when you're going to trump and when you're not. We got the 4th throw right into the nair for Sheik.
Getting some strings. John Numbers tries to get a dare, thinking Saiki's going to be underneath him. Misjudges.
But you can see the patience from both players. Trying to like keep one player off the edge, but you know, the variables just keep on going.
They're definitely both being extremely patient. And I don't know if Saiki wants to try to get off stage as much on this stage, especially since Wispy can kind of ruin a lot of things that you might have had.
4th throw right into the bouncy fish. Didn't kill right off stage, but Numbers is still right into it.
Dreamland definitely has wider sides than a lot of the other stages, so moves that usually tend to kill on the side earlier are going to kill a little later on the sides. Gets the air dodge read.
That was a really good air dodge read by Saiki, but he's got a lot of coverage.
Tries to get the needles.
Come up.
John Numbers responds with a down tilt. He gets a grab. He'll throw that soccer ball out there.
And
He tries to get the down smash, but Saiki mashes out of it. Both players are just constantly running back and forth on this stage.
I was surprised that dash attack had the hitbox to extend out to hit numbers. I always get excited when the Banshee just comes in because you don't know if you're going to get hit or not.
Yeah.
Going low.
He tries to get the trump, and he gets the back air.
He chose the get up option, but Saiki chose the jump option and just came in for the back air and got the kill.
Ooh.
Bouncy fish trying to get back, saving his jump. There he goes.
Saiki getting the
Got
spare strings.
I mean, he had a lot of rage, so John Numbers was possibly DIing left.
Yeah, I think Saiki's going to just try to survive as long as he can with the stock and use the rage to his advantage.
Forward throw.
Use his bouncing fish to get back. Fairs.
It does look like Saiki is in up throw percentage.
No, Saiki's feeling very comfortable at this point.
And yeah, just as I said it, Numbers is just...
All right.
Might as well, just do the option. Might as well.
Oh, that was scary.
That was a nice side B right into it, and then using Sun Sanitation to get another option.
The game is close. Saiki has a bit of a lead, but is he going to take this game? And are we going to see a game 5?
Oh, we'll see what happens.
Tries to get a grab, gets
String.
John Numbers thought he was going to jump out, and he did, but he missed an attack.
Trying to forward tilt into an up A for Saiki, but John Numbers was there with the shield.
Again, this is Saiki's tournament stock right here. If he takes this game, we'll see game 5, but if John Numbers can clutch it out from behind, he'll win the tournament. Oh, John Numbers!
I like the no give up option right there. Might as well. Oh, tried to go for it again.
This is so close.
Give him damage, just give him damage. Into the fair.
Gets a fair.
Max rage for Wii Fit Trainer.
Saiki, he's running so far off the stage. He gets a grab.
That was a good pivot grab by
That was a
Saiki.
great pivot grab.
But John Numbers is trying to get those good dares, causing Sheik to go a little bit low.
And this is what we mentioned earlier. Sheik has such a hard time taking a stock once it's time. Oh, he gets a reverse bouncing fish! Wow!
The mix-ups!
Saiki, you are that cool!
The mix-ups are real!
You are that cool!
The highlights are getting Steven! The highlights!
At least we're going to game 5.
Single elimination.
Oh my goodness.
Game 5 here at Game on Expo. The free tournament for a 3DS.
Winner wins a Pikachu 3DS.
Let's explore 3DS, guys.
All right. And we're back to Smashville. Both players. This is their last game.
Now, once again, they're going to be slightly more selective, maybe a little bit more cautious during their option selections, especially off stage, if they're going to go for the grabs, they're going to go for the nairs or the fairs.
It doesn't look like they're being as cautious as they would be usually. Saiki is definitely trying to be a little bit more in John Numbers' face than previously. And John Numbers is just trying to stay off the
Just
stage.
like in Game 4, Numbers is also going for those dares. Tried to get like an easy spike for on Saiki.
Yeah.
Missed the grab.
And he knew he was going to mash out immediately, try to get the jump.
But I like how Numbers just gets up and just goes for the jab, because it just gives like certain strings all the way up to the air and just get more combos, get more damage.
Ooh, was that a misinput?
Wasn't really sure about that.
Oh.
Trying going for an up smash with the ball.
Gets hit by the sun salute, or sun salutations.
Trying to follow
John
Wii Fit
Numbers
Trainer,
off
but
stage.
he's just extending his DI and drift all the way to the left, so that way he wouldn't get a bouncy fish. That was
Hits him with the
snipe.
needles.
That was a snipe and a half.
It's a grab.
Mashed out of it.
Yeah.
Because most people, you know, you hit A 3 times. But
It's a
if
grab.
you get out of it on that, you might as well.
Yeah, I don't know if Wii Fit Trainer's up throw would have killed at that point.
Once again, similar percentage. These guys are just nearly identical.
Gets a trump in the back air, but it doesn't kill.
Nope. That was an excellent DI by John Numbers right there.
Oh,
excellent tech!
Fair! Fair!
But John Numbers dies at the left.
All right, we're getting some strings. And he drops them. Saiki's needle play this game is a lot. Ooh.
But the fact is, John Numbers knows when to use that Sun Salutation and got the kill.
All right.
Now we are both
in the
players.
last stocks of this tournament. Saiki's getting some.
The question is, crowd, who's got this? John Numbers or Saiki?
Support your favorite player. Saiki hasn't been hit once yet this stock, and he's comfortably maintaining the stage control.
He's got his conditioning pretty well.
Yeah.
I mean, he got all the option selects off that get up ledge.
Wow.
Forward tilt right up to the in air, causing him to go off stage. He feels comfortable right here. But Numbers came in with the grab.
He got a great pivot grab right there.
Forward tilt in air. Okay. Probably not going to steal his up A.
Yeah, I'm surprised he hasn't used his up air yet. He wants to save it and not stale it.
Still the spacing game right here. They're just like, okay, should I make
waiting.
this move? Should I make that move? Should I counter with that move? Or just play Numbers and just Sun Salutation all day?
No, it's working. He's building up percentage. Saiki comes in with just the raw dancing fish. Oh, Saiki!
What a call by Saiki! Needles into the ball, which caused him to go up, which had the momentum for the bouncing fish to connect on Numbers.
That was sick. He read the jump, got the needles into the bouncing fish.
That was insane.
That was an appropriate way to take this.
That was insane. And this is only the free tournament.